Alrighty, so I'm playing some Shogun 2. This time I'm just going to do a general tutorial video. So what a standard, just for absolute beginners. So I'm not actually like aficionado, I'm no special player, I'm no multiplayer genius. I'm just a fan of the game, so I was going to do a simple battle here. So what I might do is I'll just go for general. First, you can get your bows infantry, so this includes things like just, serial bows. Baku Samurai, so of course as you go increase in value, they are obviously more potent, but obviously they cost more, so this week I might just go for some bow. Ashigare, and it's a line, it's a simple formation. I might use some cavalry, some light cavalry on the flanks, some light cavalry is not very effective, but who knows. Might use some light cav to mop up, press their skirmishes. I might also use some swords, I have probably some yaris. A lot of Yaris, just in case they come with infantry or if they come with cavalry on the flanks, and of course some spears, some swords. So yeah, that's their army. They have some bow cavalry, they have some Yaris, some matchlocks. This army will probably win because the bow cavalry can chase into a light cav. I've got skirmishing superiority here, so we'll just see what that looks like. Yep. So we'll see what this is. Only a small funds battle and a very basic battle, so I might just go for a few battles. Single Kuchidai at normal, and I might go for some few battles for the samurai. So let's go. We're defending, they're attacking. It should be really easy. So as you can see, my alliance is here, enemy is here. This is for first time players. We're new to the game, we might not know what to do. Yeah. So go for a little speech. That each speech is custom to the faction you've chosen and the faction that's opposing you as well. So just remember that. Yeah, you just have basic speeches, just change the lines every now and then. Sorry about the graphics, my computer can't handle high graphics, but it's a bit laggy, so I've turned the graphics down a bit. Let's go. So pretty basically if you're new to the game and need help, so I would recommend bows at the front on skirmish mode. So they run away, press by cavalry or infantry. Fire well and loose formation. So they'll most likely obviously that's most likely getting hit by missiles, but will be weaker to cavalry or infantry charges. And now second line. Why the swords there? Okay. Right. So I would recommend a course on the flanks. So you press the flanks with horsemen. They can take out enemy skirmishers. Horsemen on the flanks. And what like a line of Yaris is the first wave. So we're defending, so I'll put in Yari wall. In guard mode, so as you can see, that's the first line. And then, so I would have done the enemy in the center and on the flanks. We'll press their flanks with cavalry around the sides, like a pincer movement, and then we'll have swords at the back. So swords have good killing power. Probably the best killing power against infantry, not against horsemen or. Let's go. So we're defending, so we'll just wait here. This is a very basic tutorial. I'm not a great player. I'm not anyone special. No one unique. I'm not a great genius. I'm just an enthusiast. So these are Yari Samurai. These are good against. This is pretty good around the infantry because katanas are specialized in killing infantry, whereas Yaris would kill infantry, horsemen, and have good armor too, resistance missiles, and good armor against other infantry. Yeah, the owners specialize in Ashigaros, the Arco Superiors, the Tristikai which have chosen specialize in bow infantry. So why I chose so many bows is because it presses them to come forward. The tactic is that if I'm harrying them with arrows and they're losing men, they'll push the infantry forward and press their flanks with cavalry, take out those skirmishers on the flanks with cavalry, and then they'll fall on this first line, and then they have a secondary line of swords to back them up, and then it's called battle buddying, which is something you might learn in Rome 2. It's called battle buddies, where you press an infantry unit behind another unit that's already in combat. Usually used in Rome to Total War. Yeah. Alright, this is the Oda Ashigaru. Again, yeah, Oda have special bonuses to Ashigaru, whereas the Tristakabe has special bonuses to Bowmen. So obviously these Bowmen will be more superior to normal bow samurais. So, again, this is a pretty easy battle because they're attacking, and at the same amount of I should have chosen the different defense. That's my fault. Yeah, but okay. Don't know that number. Just call me then. It's from Melbourne. Playing again. Okay. So I just want to use the light cavalry, not as an anti-cavalry or anti-infantry, but just to get up at their skirmishes or probe their line. So I can obviously probe their lines, scheme out a formation, and then use my infantry in the center. That's one tactic I think might be very useful to use. Yeah. Well, they have both cavalry, but yeah. Alright, yeah, samurai pushing, Matchlock pushing. I could take them out of skirmish mode. Yeah, the bow cavalry gonna swing around it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's send the bow cavalry on the flanks, alright. Katana cavalry, yeah, yeah, that's a good tactic for them. Alright, move over here. You focus on that bow cavalry, get them out of the... Then press the flanks later. Alright, attack those bows. Oh, she's gonna let them... No. Yep, behind, pull back. Intercept the light cavalry. Okay. I might lose this. I'm playing very well. Bring the katanas into... Alright, keep those bows firing on their matchlocks. General to rally and inspire. Alright, they've been substituted. I should lose this one, I'm not doing too good. Swords in there now. General, no. Put down my troops a bit. Yeah, okay, it's a pretty bad tutorial. I'm doing very well. Out of Yari wall. Pull around their flanks. Right, we've broken their center, as you can see, so I'm going to move on to his matchlocks. Go over there. Move to the center, the bow cavalry will wheel my men down. Do the general safe. Okay, you attack the center. At the area wall, you attack them now. At the area wall. Alright, so my tactics weren't too good here. I took a lot of losses, as you can see. It generally worked. Yep. Right. Alright, so yep, pretty successful. Took a lot of casualties though. So it wasn't really my best. Sorry, I'm not button. So we'll save the replay and call it tutorial 1 video. Spellings treasures. Okay. Alright, so I might do another battle. Alright, so we didn't do too bad at this. Let's do another battle, maybe map. I river looks good. Okay, Chicago River. Change to what? Oh, okay, that's the first. We haven't played them in a while. Play the Oda again. Okay, so Ikowiki, each clan faction will be different depending on, for example, what they are. So Ikowiki is unique, not going to worry among cavalry. Ashigo gives superior below melee and range stats to have the morale factor and have no samurai. But I'll play Ikowiki. Does the Oda actually I might change them to the Usegi? Well, I change it to the Usegi because the Usegi, where are they? Here. Villages 2, so superior warrior monks. What the small font, okay. Right, so they've got a lot of matchlocks, which have good ball power in terms of shooting infantry, but they don't have the range bows have, so I'm going to counter that. I'm just going to get bows. I might get some lone sword, a lot of bows, to counter those matchlocks. And again, they have matchlocks, so the monks won't do very well. Yari Ronin, maybe. Lone sword, okay, maybe not Yari Ronin. Lone sword. Pretty little bad at combat. What else do they have? Shit, that's a lot of. Okay, they have Yaris. Okay, well, there's some cavalry to count. I don't have much cavalry. Okay, I can break those matchlocks with cavalry easy. Small lone swords. Again, this time may not make much sense, but I just feel like choosing it. So bows to counter those matchlocks, lone sword to counter the Yaris, and light cavalry to break the skirmish and break their formation. So let's go. They're defending like Ikowiki, as you said. Let's go. Alrighty. Alright, another speech. So again, each faction has their own little speech depending on whatever faction they're playing against. The sword. See, like in the Ikowiki I chose them, they have superior morale, but they have low ranged and melee stats. And Usagi have the villages aspect as well. If you want to know, as a Japanese war god. Ikowiki vs Usagi, let's do it. Alright, so I might just get all my bows here. You don't actually don't go for skirmish mode, just hold your ground. These guys on the flanks again to outmaneuver any other enemies on our flanks, and also to break their formations and defeat their skirmishers. That's one of the primary role I have for these guys. Yep, and I might just grab the lone swords behind. And I might put some more on this flank. I want to push that flank just in case. Alright. Right. So again, these bows have superior range. They should have superior range to matchlocks. The matchlocks have more power and armor penetration and effective. So this is their matchlocks here, the Usagi. Their bows have Yaris, a lot of Yaris. These lone swords should take Yaris out because they're swordsmen. Because they're swordsmen. But yeah, alrighty. Might hide you in the forest so I won't be able to see them. And you, I want to go here. So what I'm gonna do, get these bows lined up. Okay, line up. Shoot the hold the matchlocks, send the cavalry to destroy these matchlocks on the flanks, and then I'll just use the lone swords to charge their Yaris and defeat them that way. Okay. Let's do. I chose Usagi because they're sort of religious, similar to the Ikowiki. It's another faction trait they possess. cavalry. Good for... Again, my cavalry's good for just disrupting formations, killing skirmishers, not really good at other stuff. What was this? Bow cavalry, okay. I have bow cavalry now, do I? Right, I want you to bonsai charge. Because I need those matchlocks defeated. Alright. Just charge those matchlocks. Oh, then again, the bows. Look, pull these guys around here. I want a primitive charge. They might get a few shots off. You distract. You're there. You're there. They might get a few shots off, which I'm worried about. Yeah, I'll just look at that.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shame for this
Yeah.
play.
Pull through, don't just stand there. Alright, this is doing a problem. Okay. Yeah, I've lost. Alright, rally.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
I've broken some of their matchlock, which is good. Put lone swords through. Pull around the side. This katana cavalry will do a lot of damage to lone swords. You focus on the matchlocks.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Pull through. I want to try and jump in the center, pull around. Alright, strength in the center, focus on those Yaris. Put him over there. Stone swords should make quick work of these guys. Alrighty, this guy force the center, keep this fire on their bows now. Pull through and to kill their matchlocks, then I'll have after their bows. Focus on the bows, you pull forward. Pull general back, what's he doing? Focus their bows on their bows now. Okay, they're broken there. Attack there, pull through, pull through. And the swords are doing their job. Okay, taking out their skirmishers with ease.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
Yeah, we're gonna both destroy those bows. This one on the general now. See, swords won the day. Might pick the lone sword, cheap infantry. We can kill matchlocks, Yaris with ease. The second line, bows. Favors the general because that's more morale effect. Alright. Oh, they're coming back, some are coming back. Alright, well. Chase them down. When general dies, they'll change. Let a few shots off. There's 2 bows.
My lord, a glorious victory.
Alright,
will soon
basic tutorials, pretty successful, won both ones. Alright, in battle, save replay, tutorial 2. Alright. 2. Alright, now what I might do is a Fall of the Samurai playthrough, so I might do Josai and Obama. Okay, the more traditionalists. So in terms of Fall of the Samurai, traditionalists are those who use more traditional infantry, whereas other infantry, like for example, you might pick this Tosa, where you can field, you know, a lot of other infantry. So they've tended to just bring traditional infantry, which is obviously traditional Japanese infantry, whereas other units, for example, these guys can bring Semi-Cav, they can bring Western units, like for example, you got, you know, Imperial Guard Infantry, United States Marines, Marines and Infantry 2 Marines are Western units. Skirmishers, they've got Toss Riflemen and Sharpshooters, and line infantry has got line infantry. Red Bears are very popular, so I might do some just general line infantrymen. So line infantry are decent, they can just form a line of fire, get me with cannons, Gatling guns. I could, they're not as very effective, but I could do some melee, so we've got Spears, Police, I want to do some kind of Tanakachi, and some Yarikachi on the flanks, once, yeah. I'll do one more. Alright, okay, that looks pretty good. These guys just have bow keylers, that could be a bit of trouble, wooden cannons. But yeah, let's try. So again, with the Fall of the Samurai period, you can pick traditional or you can pick modern units because it's taking place in the 1800s. So I'm gonna do a bit of a mix. I like to mix it up a little bit. Like sometimes I like to do just traditional or just Western infantry. I'm back in some Shogun 2. Just talking to my dad. Alrighty, so again, with the defending army, I've chosen line infantry. This should win, so... Okay, so if we look, I could bring some artillery. As you can see, for example, in Shogun 2, for the samurai you can bring artillery. There's wooden cannons for normal, but you can bring like para guns, Armstrong guns, or Gatling guns. So yeah, so much as to defending, okay. Now a tutorial, my 2 battles in Sun Jedi and 2 battles involved samurai. Just so we can get the hang of it. Again, I'm not an aficionado, I'm not an official trainer, I'm not an official anyone with special status, but I just love this game, so yeah. I'm going to help people that might have interest. So again, line infantry here, terrain is pretty good here, so here. So line infantry again for the samurai, the westernized Japanese units, actually quite effective. They'll shoot as in a line, as hence then in line infantry. I want to put Yaris in the flanks because my cavalry or flanking charges they can hold effectively, and katanas a bit further back. There's like a new box. Yep.
We are ready to defend, sir.
So katana kachi again, traditional units. They'll rip through any other melee infantry. So they're gonna bring a lot of traditional infantry like Marshal Kachi, for example. They're bringing spear levies. Yariki, that's pretty effective, but that's why I got the Yaris in the flanks. In case there's charge of Yariki, my Yaris can rip them to shreds. So these guys, their special abilities are skirmish mode, suppression fire, and kneel fire. That's their special abilities. Line infantry, yep, it's got a saber, western saber. Alrighty.
On the line, sir.
So these line infantry just pure range to Marshal Kachi, I'm pretty certain. They have the range is 125. I'm not too sure how much Kachi is now. Local force, yep, so that's move the swords up a bit. These katana kachi should rip through any infantry charge in the center and on the flanks to ward off a cavalry or counterattacks. The flanks, we have spears. Combate, I don't really need to use combate. So for the summon, you can choose a westernized modern general, or you can choose a traditional general. It's up to you. Yeah, Medikachi. Okay. We have them a bit further back. Got bow catch, yeah, okay. When he counters the stationary artillery, so they can't move. Once you deploy them, they're just going to sit there. So I might put these rifles ready. Ready. Alright, well, go on in guard mode, which means they'll just stand there and not chase the enemy once they've routed them. Just suppression nil fire. As soon as I get in the range, I'll use nil fire. Put these guys in the trees to give more cover so they're more resistant to enemy strikes. Right to the guy. Pull. Change the formation. Give them wider formation so one can fire effectively. Come on, Neil fire. Neil wait till they get into range. I think my line infantry will be superior when duking out a match like Kachi, but we'll see. I'm going to pull these guys back a bit. Pull the area back a little bit. See, yep, that's all good. The eyes in the flanks. I'm going to do some shit like this. Caught the Yariki. Might pull those close over here. I'm trying to ward off their carry from a counter from outflanking. That's my Yari's there. Get that over Yariki. Alright, so my line infantry should be superior. Maybe pull the swords forward now. Right, see that's up with the spears. Yeah, the AI is gonna try and charge one. Move over there. Swords in the center. Right, once you defeated that. Move forward. Get into outflank them with the Yeti. I might actually lose this one. Keep firing. And it should have less morale than samurai as well. Gauge. Let me keep firing on their bow key.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
And the advisor is different for the samurai compared to normal. Yep. Pull through orders like that. Help to defeat enemy formations. Alright, I'll do one more for the samurai tutorial. Replay tutorial 3. Right, I'm gonna do one more tutorial for the samurai. So I won't give them not a traditional army, but I might give them a modern army. So maybe should I pick? Maybe this. But I want to give them traditional, more modern units. So I'll give them some line. Imperial. I might give them some spears. Yaris, whereas I'll clear. I might grab 2 Yari key on the flanks to push flanks. Might get some marines. Lead infantry to hold. Bespoke country for supporting fire. Red bears are pretty good. What do they have? Might have to go for. Might buy some cannons, parrot guns. One parrot, 2 parrot. I want some counter police infantry to support. Maybe some red bears in the center. That's not too good. It's pretty stupid. I'll try that. I might as well. Against attacking force. Let's try that. Defending sides. Go! So I'm not sure in this one, but I brought the cannons. Just want to show what the cannons do in combat before the samurai. Okay. Same map. Pull them back. I want 2 cannons here. This ridge. Unlimbered. I want 2 horsemen back here. So if they can counter any charge to the cannons, I want 2 Kyoto police here. Guard mode. A line of red bears here. General behind. It seems okay. Shogun 2 has to use its range advantage as well, so I'm going to have 2 cannons firing at them.
We are ready to defend, sir.
Line of red bears, which are pretty decent. A bit more high tier than line infantry. That should hold, and then I could pull these guys around the flanks. Alright, these guys in the center, just holding force behind the red bears. Yes, you can take control of the artillery by doing this. Oh shit, no, the kill zone. Fuck, that's me. This is the one. Yeah. See? So usually I don't do that because I'm not very good at it. So yep. Again, the guy's gonna move forward, but they gave him a lead infantry. So there we go. So the cannons are doing that bit already. They've Imperial infantry. Getting destroyed by my cannons. I want to focus fire on the lead infantry. So don't worry about the lines. Focus on the Imperial infantry. That's again with all the samurai you have Imperial and the Shogunate. So you have the Shogunate, which is obviously the Shogun, and Imperial infantry, which is loyal to the Emperor. Which is special units, which is the Shogunate or Imperial supported. So yep, use the cannons to go to effect. Power guns are probably just as good as Armstrong guns. In the grand scheme of things, they've got to catch you. Alright, so get a few kills on them. Again, try and focus on their more elite infantry. Even though I should poof. Okay, maybe I catch you. Okay, maybe change far. Change far to the center. The center destroyed. Yeah, the generals there. So they outnumber us pretty heavily. But we have the cannons and we have the terrain advantage. Yeah, the woods. Okay, we've done a bit of damage to some Imperial infantry, which is good. They're very high tier, dangerous units. Here's the waters. Aim there. Right, there we go. So now we're getting some kills. Alrighty. Really close with his shrapnel shot. Weaken their line infantry. Target the move in the center now. Alrighty. Yeah, this is against the AI, so it's not anything special. It's not a player. Right, now when they're weakened, move on to the upper flank, whittle them down. These guys will afford the red bears pretty easily now. So cannons can be a good investment, as you see here, especially in a battle big map like this. They can be very useful, especially with the right terrain, the right support, supporting Dakota police, support with red bears and yaris. Let's go. Alrighty. The red bears behind, give them a bit of formation. I want you to target these Yarikachi. Actually, target those Imperial infantry. They're more powerful. Alright, so put it down a lot of their troops. Close enough. Maybe use shrapnel shot, special ability. Alright. Kachi. Okay. Go to police and be able to hold Yarikachi. Have to wear armor, red bears. Break this flank. Alright, general charge into the skirmish line. Right. Harrick. I don't care if the survivors want to take out, destroy their line infantry. Dakota police will attack that. Oh, there's this one actually. Oh, she's gonna skirmish melee and attack them. You shoot here, you shoot here. Break this line. Break this flank, I should say, on this line. The Imperial infantry, they're pretty hard to defeat. Alright, off to do is break these guys. It's gonna be harder because they're very type T infantry. With the line, again, this will be different to Sion Could You Die because you have to think of the line of sight, that type of stuff, the ability to shoot. Okay, please don't let this. Oh, yeah, you got you. Alright, focus on the general. Shadow's Imperial infantry pretty good. Alright, so see up for this been a pretty effective demo on how to play Shogun 2. This is a bit harder for me to win. Yep, so on that one, save replay. Done. See, that was pretty. So, again, depending on how your playstyle is, also differ. What you prefer to fight, how you prefer to shoot, that type of stuff. So again, that was a pretty basic. Again, very basic. Nothing too complicated. Nothing, not a big battle. Nothing too sophisticated. Hopefully, give you a bit of information how to start, and have a great day.